Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hyundai Press Conference. Now please welcome the Director of Communications, Hyundai Motor America, Jim Traynor.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. It's somewhat ironic that I'm on the stage here today, and I'll tell you why. My Hyundai PR team has heard me talk time after time about one of the most important principles in the PR 101 playbook, which is that a PR person's place is behind the camera or the tweet or the Instagram post, not center stage. So you have to ask yourself, what's going on here? What's he doing on stage? I'm here because I wanted to tell you how happy I am and how happy Hyundai is to be here in the Motor City for this great auto show. I grew up just 9 miles from here. My kids were born up the street at Henry Ford Hospital. I'm a Detroiter, and I'm really darn proud of that fact. And in regards to this auto show, let's just say we're excited to be here every year. And you can bet we'll be here with news to share in June of next year. I don't have to tell you that Detroit has been at the epicenter of the automotive world for well over a century. Over that time, the show has been a pivotal event in the ongoing evolution of the industry we all love. It certainly played an important role in the history of Hyundai here in the U.S. We held our first news conference here in 1998. We dropped cars from the ceiling. We've had workers from our Alabama assembly plant here. We've launched SUVs, big cars, small cars, concept cars, even new categories. It was here that we introduced our striking Santa Cruz concept, launched the luxury Genesis brand, and premiered the first of our exciting performance-oriented N vehicles, the Veloster N. We've accepted 3 North American Car of the Year awards here, I'm proud to say. Thank you. And we have 2 exciting cars to show you in just a couple of minutes. Bottom line, this event and this great city will always be important to Hyundai. It's important to support our local dealers, our employees at the Ann Arbor Tech Center, and to me. We're here to support the city of Detroit. Now let's get on with the show. As I said, we're here today to unveil a couple of exciting new performance cars. But before we do, it's also important to understand that Hyundai has more to offer than just great products. Just as Detroit is reimagining the auto show, we're reimagining how people buy cars. And leading that charge is Hyundai's Chief Marketing Officer, Dean Evans.
Thank you, Jim. Wow, what a great opening. And hello, everyone. I, like Jim, I too understand the importance of auto shows, like right here in Detroit. You know, millions of customers come here each year to see and interact with our vehicles and learn more about the Hyundai brand. And what a brand we have. Hyundai Motor is now the #1 industry in quality in the world. Check. We're now the lowest cost to own of any mass market brand. Check. We are the industry leader in safest vehicles. Check. And we have the best warranty in the business, and not just on one car, on all of them. Check. And we've been #1 in loyalty 9 years in a row. Check. Now, are you kidding me? Who has that kind of record as a brand? Hyundai does. And all of that didn't just happen by accident. It's all part of what we call the Hyundai way. Our commitment to making everything, our vehicles, our shopping, our purchasing, and ownership experience. We want to make it all better. And that commitment continues day in and day out for us. Now check this out. Today, Hyundai is announcing a special deferment program for federal employees affected by the government shutdown to give them some more peace of mind during a very difficult time. We will defer all auto loan and lease payments during the shutdown for Hyundai owners who are currently on furlough. We hope this makes things better during a very difficult time. Thank you. Claps for all of them. Now, just as products evolve to meet changing needs and expectations of the market, so too must the way people buy those products. At least that's what we're thinking at Hyundai. Right now, the internet is driving customer expectations regarding buying experiences. Whether you're buying something from Amazon, eBay, Grubhub, or even Carvana, it's always quick, it's always easy, and it's always very convenient. That's the new norm in retailing, and the auto industry is no exception in our opinion. So at the beginning of last year, we introduced Hyundai Shopper Assurance, a better, faster, and more enjoyable way to buy your new Hyundai. In other words, car buying the way the consumer wants to shop. Now, Hyundai Shopper Assurance offers 4 things: transparent pricing, a more flexible test drive platform, a more streamlined and efficient process, and a 3-day worry-free exchange. But the key to this, all of this, is the car buyers can complete more of the transaction online, and again, respecting the customer's time to make sure it's the best experience they've had. And this dramatically reduces the time and the hassle of car buying and gives the consumers a more convenient and simplistic way that they want to purchase. And I want to first of all thank our retailers for embracing this North Star and working every day to make things better at our retail front line. Now, right out of the gate, Hyundai Shopper Assurance has been a success for both our customers and our dealers. Of over 300,000 plus customers that have been exposed to Shopper Assurance, 95% say it was the best product they've seen when it comes to buying a car. They felt more positive about the dealership, and they felt more positive about the brand. Clearly, Hyundai Shopper Assurance is resonating in the marketplace. In fact, more than 3/4 of our sales volume is represented today with our dealers. Clearly, we are serious about improving the whole shopping experience. Speaking of shopping experience, just last week, we introduced Hyundai Showroom Live, an exclusive first in the United States. It's a live video chat platform that allows users to interact in real time with our own product specialists. No more just going to a website and watching a video. Not good enough for us. When you're back at your home, check us out. Well, we'll be spreading the word about Hyundai Assurance on the biggest day of advertising in the US, Super Bowl Sunday. Hyundai is the winningest automotive brand in the Super Bowl advertising and was the first automotive brand to ever have won the USA Today ad meter. And we are determined to keep that record alive in 2009. So you won't want to miss our exciting 60-second spot during the first quarter of the game. It stars Jason Bateman, who will show how much better car buying can be with Shopper Assurance. And the spot will also feature our brand new flagship, Palisade. Now, every year we have to make decisions on how to spend our resources and get the most for our brand. And one of the best decisions we made last year was to go to racing in the Pirelli World Champion Challenge, with our Hyundai i30N race car. In our debut session, working with Brian and his Autosports team, we won both the team and the manufacturing championships. Thank you, Brian. Now, if one championship is good, two must be better. So ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the next chapter in Hyundai racing, the awesome new Veloster N TCR race car. It's a beast. Next week, this purpose-built Veloster N will race in the Daytona International Speedway. So please welcome our race-winning IndyCar driver and the leader of last year's Hyundai's championship effort, Brian Herta. Brian, first of all, congratulations on the dual championship.
Leather seating surfaces, contrasting stitching, and generous side bolsters that keep the driver and passengers securely in place. Other highlights include a thick leather-wrapped end steering wheel, leather and metal end line shifter, and exclusive red stitching and accents throughout. Suspension enhancements include stiffer springs and powertrain mounts, upgraded roll bars, and new shock and steering calibrations. Plus, larger front and rear brake rotors for improved stopping, power, and fade resistance. The 1.6-liter turbocharged gasoline direct-injected engine produces 201 horsepower and is available with either a 6-speed manual or optional 7-speed dual-clutch transmission with larger paddle shifters. Naturally, the Elantra GT N-Line is available with Hyundai SmartSense safety features. Bottom line, our new Elantra GT N-Line is more visually appealing, more refined, more fun to drive, and it's just the first in our N-Line trim here in the U.S. with many more to come. So from Elevate concept for the future to the Elantra GT N-Line that will appeal to a new group of buyers today, well, you can see why it's the best time ever to be in the car industry. Now, I would like to close today with a personal invitation. Come join us tonight at my favorite Detroit night spot, Slow's Barbecue, where Dean, our COO, Brian Smith, and I will be behind the bar serving drinks to all of you. We've been gathering there after the show for almost a decade, and hopefully we'll see you there tonight. Okay, feel free to grab a power bar and a drink, and if you got a minute sometime during the day, I invite you to head on over to our race simulator and see if you're faster than Brian Herta. But for now, I'm sure you'd all like to come up and take a look closer at the new Elantra GT N-Line and our awesome Veloster N TCR race car. And we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you.